Hello, good morning, welcome. My name is FeleciaMarie. This is True Moon Tarot. We're going to be doing something a little differently today. Today, what I wanted to do is, one, it's to help me get used, or not get used, but get associated with runes and stuff, because I had purchased some and they arrived and I'm so excited. But so it's kind of to help me practice a little while also still kind of giving you guys a reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a rune and then we will start pulling cards from there, if that makes sense. So right now I really don't have any like generals except what we're going to focus on. Like it's going to be a general, but focused on like the main topic being from a rune. I feel like I have something in my eyeball. Gosh, my bags are horrible. Anywho, let's get started. Now I don't have a bag or anything, so right now they're just still in my box. But aren't they beautiful? Look at them. They have flowers and stuff on them. Look at that. They're so pretty. She did an amazing job, and I'm so happy. Okay, so we're going to pull a rune, and then we're going to pull some cards. I'm thinking what I'll probably do is we'll do signs, like fire signs, water signs, earth signs, and air signs. We did have one that went ahead and came out, so I'm going to leave that because it was when I was thinking about signs. But we're going to start with, let's start with our fire signs. Okay, so for our two runes, we have number 12, which she doesn't have the names of these on here, so I'm going to have to eventually figure the names out. Like I've started looking at that, but anyway, sorry guys. Cycles, completion, and changes. And then we also have travel, rhythm, and spontaneity. That's kind of interesting because I am a fire sign, and my husband and I will actually be traveling in the next few weeks. I say traveling, but we're going to be going out of town because he has a class to go to for work, and so I'm going to go with him. We're going to stay at this hotel. It's supposedly a haunted hotel. It's going to be so much fun, and so I find that interesting as far as like that definitely matches with me being a fire sign and travel and spontaneity and everything. So, because I didn't think I was going to get to go, but turns out I get to go, so that's nice. I didn't know if I was going to find anybody to take my route for work, so if I couldn't, that kind of means that I can't go. Just moving this out of the way. Okay, so for spontaneity, travel, and rhythm, and cycles, completion, and changes, what do we have for our lovely fire signs surrounding travel, rhythm, or spontaneity? Rhythm, spontaneity. Okay, what about cycles, completion, and changes? I didn't even know when those two came out. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we have a total of 4 cards. The first card I pulled for what to expect with your travels, your rhythm, and your spontaneity. We have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by for number 12, which is cycles, completion, and changes. We have Ace of Swords. And then the two cards that fell out were the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess card. So what I'm seeing here for some people, if this resonates with you as far as your fire signs are concerned, also pay attention to where your placements are, what sign or what planets, what maybe meteors, what small bodies of space is in fire signs for you, which is your prominent fire sign, which one is focused, because more than likely I feel like for you, an area, if you're not a sun fire sign, the area where you've struggled the most, you have a high fire sign zodiac. You know what I mean? Like you have a fire sign zodiac. And I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. So I'm going to say it anyways, regardless of if I'm wrong, because I say what I say. Okay, okay. For the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, as far as your travel, spontaneity, and rhythm, cycles, completion, and changes are concerned, you have begun working on your spontaneity or your rhythm or your travel. Like, right, you've slowly been planting that seed, slowly been accruing it, and you've been taking your time and being not necessarily masterful at it, but you've taken your time. You've planned out your steps accordingly. Now, while everything might not go to plan, you do have a plan. Now, for the Ace of Swords, what I'm seeing with this is it's not necessarily the beginning of the action for you as far as your cycles or the completion of something or a change that's coming. It's more of like being able to deal with it head on. It's more of like being able to say, oh, I got this handled. I can take care of this. Not being worried about what might come, because you're starting to embrace the fact that there will be changes in your life. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, I feel like this one is telling you that in order for you to be your High Priestess, in order for you to embody that shadow self aspect of you, you have to be more truthful with your emotions. Don't always be cold-hearted. Don't always be giving your heart away, but just be truthful. Be honest with yourself in that moment. If you're able to live and let your energy flow as it needs to in the moment, you're going to be able to understand things better in the long run. Yes, that's where it comes in to pay attention as far as whether or not you say hurtful things, you have a temper, you tend to lash out. If those are things that you do, then no, obviously you don't want to live in the moment of those emotions. You need to first find coping mechanisms or a way for you to cope, so that way if a situation does occur, you're not going to just like bleh everywhere, right? Because part of being the Queen of Wands is not only being nurturing, but being reserved. Not only being helpful, but being pushy. Okay? It's that balance right there in the middle of motherly and hot girl. Okay? So I don't know why I said that. So there's this sense for some of you fire signs that you're coming into this new moment. So pay attention to your shadow self. Pay attention to your shadow self's needs. See what signs you're picking up, what things you're hearing, what music you're listening to, okay? Pay attention to those things. So thank you guys so much. I hope this reading resonated with you. It's the first time really using runes, so I hope things made sense. Let me know what you guys think, okay?